It's a small but especially pretty spot in Naog Park, just behind the Everhart Museum. It's quite the place to visit these days, with the flowers in it showing off their summer finest. It is nice to sit here among them and perhaps think or simply enjoy. In that, it is something of an oasis in a busy world. There aren't enough of these, really, and we thought you ought to know something about it. Who knows what you might do on your own after you hear the story of the Memorial Rose Garden.
It was the established R.N. Davis Memorial Rose Garden in 1935. I think that's when the basics of the garden were established, the sidewalks and the bones of the garden, as you want to call it, with the borders and the beds and things.
Debbie Welby, who, with her husband Paul, spends a lot of time here fixing up and caring for the place, she can tell you it wasn't always this nice.
There would have been rose bushes all in the way, probably picking your face. The grass, you'd be stumbling on the grass that was in on the sidewalk. So there's been a lot of work done in the last couple of years.
We spent a lot of summer afternoons and days and nights, but it's a good therapy.
It's a tribute to family too, isn't it?
Very much so. We come up here, and a lot of times we have family members coming help us. We have some memoriams that have been planted in honor of various family members and other members that are loved ones in our lives. And it's just a nice, peaceful way to come up and think about people and, you know, do a little bit of good for the community, which is a beneficial thing.
It all began, Debbie says, as a PTA project some years ago, but the cleanup continued long after you might expect it to. Paul and Debbie have done the lion's share of the work here over the years, though they've had some help from friends from the Scranton Department of Parks. Mostly, though, you will find these two here even on days off. They work, often put in their own money, and they enjoy doing it.
We are just two of hundreds of people that everybody knows, communities that just do something in their neighborhood, whether it's fixing in front of their street, planting a neighborhood garden, cleaning up. We're just two of those. There's hundreds and thousands, and everybody knows who they are.
You'll have a little child coming up and looking at a pansy and wondering what it is. It might be their first look at a pansy, and they come to me and I tell them. Or you have a little kid coming up with their Holy Communion dress sitting on the pergola, taking a picture. And you have all the people saying thank you.
And we add our thanks as well for a job well done.